Welcome back to the channel. We're going to get straight to it. This is going to be a general reading. I'm going to ask all of my high vibrating ancestors to come in and to protect me. Archangel Michael, please join them. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine Spirit, Christ energy, please come in and protect and guide me as I channel messages for the collective. May my high vibrating spirit guide come in. Anybody sending any black magic, negativity, evil eye, witchcraft, that has the intent to hurt or harm my viewers, this channel, may it be returned to you and your mama tenfold. Okay. All negativity blocked. Let's get into it. Let's just get into it. I can't waste no time with y'all today. Holy Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for us today? For the collective, please. Thank you. Okay. Spirit is in the building. Spirit is in the building because it's something that I need to deliver. It's a message I need to say. What is the energy? What is the energy right now? What is going on in the energy at this very moment? What is in the collective's energy? What messages do I need to deliver to the collective? Please make it clear. Please make it clear. Okay. Imprisonment, awakening. So a lot of y'all are waking up to like feeling trapped. I feel like this is like this is an act of free will. Like, so I've been saying that word a lot, like you have free will, like free will, free will. So I don't know if somebody's name is Will and need to be freed, or I don't know if this is like William. The name William could be significant as well. But there's an act of like, there's something like I need to express about having free will to somebody. Yeah. I just heard Maya Angelou, I know why the cage bird sings, or something about free will. So some of y'all are becoming like, some of y'all could be getting some information or some knowledge, or something's coming towards you that is letting you know that you have another option, or you have some sort of free will in a situation. Like you don't have to settle, or you don't have to ask permission. Okay. Yeah, this could be definitely when it comes to work. Okay, for some of you, or how you make your money. You're feeling free, high honor. Like you could be coming to an understanding that for some of you, like being a business owner does equal freedom. Okay, you are going to start getting like some of you could have been overlooking the respect that you're getting. Like some of you, it's like somebody who's just head down working, and then you look up and you're getting all like disrespect from people. Like you understand, like this is somebody who could have been working in like a low wage job, and then you transition into a business owner, or you transition into another field of work, and you understand now that you have free will. Like it was like now that you're in a new situation, this could be a relationship, but I really feel like this is around career. Like you could have felt like while you were in a certain environment, you didn't have certain freedoms. I don't know what that's about. Or this is like freeing your mind. So now you might like some of you could be becoming awakened. Okay, waking up to what's going on around you spiritually. And some of you could be doing spiritual work. Some of you could be like realizing that this whole time you've been in something like very spiritual, involved in a spiritual type of work or connection. Yeah, 10 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so it's like you're breaking free. It's exactly what I just said. You're breaking free of feeling stuck. You have, again, you have a new sense of freedom. Something comes in as like a safety net for you, or you're waking up to the fact that you have been held back from work. So some of you are now understanding that you could have been went through some sort of humiliation ritual, or that you were intentionally left behind or intentionally left out. But I heard you're coming back to yourself. So a lot of you are coming back to yourself. I heard don't let the mirror fool you. Don't let what people say fool you. Yeah, Five of Swords. You've awakened to the fact that you outsmarted some people, or you've outsmarted someone when it came down to someone thinking that they held you back, or you feeling imprisoned in a situation. So this could be something like people keeping secrets from you on how to elevate, or your resume being pushed to the side, or certain programs not being offered to you, or scholarships, or some of you could have been like applying for some sort of, again, assistance or something, and it was denied, or you felt like it was purpose, like you were being like mistreated some way. Yeah, so you're waking up to like the backstabbing and the betrayal, and like it's like now you have the upper hand because somebody wanted to trap you. Like you're free now. You're free to choose whatever career path you would like. Somebody tried to make you feel like you had to go a certain way in your career. You had to do this. This is like pressure. Or you had to you had to start at minimum wage. Like you have to. If you don't start at minimum wage, you're never going to get to a higher wage. This is like you proving somebody wrong. Like I don't have to start at minimum wage, or I don't have to start at the lower end. Because I'm feeling like there's been like negotiations, or you're just standing like, it's very torrent, like a Taurus energy. Like somebody's been very like planting their feet firmly, okay, and not moving on their decision. Like you've been standing very strong in a decision that you made to not be bullied, or not be pulled, you know, having your energy pulled in different places, not being paid your worth, being used and abused. Like somebody told you you are only worth, like this is an example, okay? This is not going to be for everybody, but it's like, this is like somebody saying to you, you have to start at this rate because everybody starts at this rate in this role. And you're like, I don't even want that role. So now I'm going to find something totally different, or I'm just not going to do anything at all. And like, this is like the divine supporting you in that, making sure that your needs are met, okay? So you can stand firm in your worth. So now you're about to get doors open to you in different ways. Yeah, there's an ending, look, and it's clarifying the work and labor. So there's a new start. You could be getting a new job. Some of y'all are going to get a new job. Some of y'all are about to start a new job, or you're quitting. You're about to retire, or it's something like a transition. Okay, there's a major transition going on at work. Some of you could be abruptly some of y'all could just be quitting. Like, I don't want to do this, deal with this anymore. Yeah, the Emperor. Give me some more energy around this, please. Thank you. Shocking. So something's going to be very shocking. Something's going to be some sort of surprise. Because, like, look at her hair. Some of y'all could have had like a bad hair day or something like that. Or you could be getting your hair done. Like somebody's going to like. Some of you could be getting like an amazing hairdo. It's going to like shock you. It's going to shock people when you come out with this new hairdo. Or like this barber's going to do an amazing job. Yeah, you're going to look very attractive. Because what is this shocking? Clarify shocking. Third wheel, third party. So there's something about some information coming in. Yeah. Mm. You've been warned about some sort of, some of y'all could have been warned. If you're a Virgo, you could have had a warning or something like some sort of scare. Some of you could have had like a pregnancy scare. I'm not even gonna lie. But some of you could have had a look right here, work, job, business. Some of y'all could have had a scare at work. Like somebody could have been playing with you at work, or you're just being very cautious. You're being on your P's and Q's at work. Okay, somebody's like been trying you. Somebody could honestly, I'm also picking up an energy. Somebody could get a random drug test. Okay, or you could be asking to be screened for a drug test, or if you're going for employment, you're going to have to do a drug test screening. Okay. Whoever did this binding ritual or tried to who was sad over you, who wanted to stop your money, this is somebody who admired you from afar. They wanted to be like you. It's coming, their games are coming to an end. Like it's definitely over. I feel like I need to pull something different. Where are we at? mm, yeah, let's go here. Bottom of the deck here is confidence. Spirits want to, it's like you need to have confidence to know that you are worth more than what HR is telling you, whatever these recruiters are telling you, or even what you tell yourself. Some of you could definitely be doing some sort of, um, I don't know if you're doing like some sort of cleansing. Let's see. Energy around the collective at this time. Intuition. Okay. Look, more hair. Like, look at this. There's something about hair. Like, there's something about someone's hair. Or something being like, somebody could have a lot of hair. You could have a lot of hair. Or your hair is just very like, I don't know, y'all. Listen to your intuition. So it's like throughout this process and this journey of some of you applying for jobs or careers, this is going to be a strict career reading. I'm going to label this as a collective career reading, because this is what this is. This is like somebody could be revamping their resume. You could literally have recruiters or HR or people ask you, what are you expecting for this? What are you expecting as a salary for this position? And you can give them your price, and they might chuckle a little bit. But Spirit is saying continue to listen to your intuition. Okay, don't let your ego become inflated, but at the same time, know your worth. Be reasonable. But don't feel like you're going in at that you're losing. Don't go in there feeling like, it's like don't accept the job and then you feel like you settled for less. Understanding and transformation. Yeah, you need to be delicate with yourself. Understand that you're going through some sort of major transformation. There's a major transformation taking place in your career sector right now, whether if you know it or not. It's almost like if you felt like you've been in a stagnant state in your career, or you just feel like you've been at a dead end job, or you just been at this job for a very long time, or you just really haven't found what inspires you. This is you've been slowed down so you can build certain like skills in order to perform the job or the career that you're going to actually love to do or thrive in. You're also being slowed down to take care of, some of you could be being slowed down to be closer to family members or to help a certain family member or your children. Yeah, discovery. Discover the treasures within. Follow your passion. So Spirit wants you to reignite that passion. So some of you could have started something and put it down. due to, you had to have some sort of, you went through a transformation and you understood it. It wasn't your time. Yeah, universal wisdom. It's like you weren't angry. It's like in the beginning you could have been very frustrated at the fact that you weren't in your career, or you weren't going in a space that you would have liked to go. But it's like over time you started to understand that everything happened for a reason. You became less upset, less bitter, less angry about the situation, and you came more into an understanding. Okay. Growth. So you have major growth that's about to come into you guys. So Spirit is saying, if you just pick up that pen, open up that computer, apply, or go back to school, whatever it is, if you just take that first step, I'll do the rest. Yeah. You are definitely coming off as a resilient person for sure. I saw that in the cards. It's like you could have had a lot of negativity, evil eye coming towards you that wanted to stop your growth. They that didn't want to see you succeed. Didn't feel like you deserved to have this spotlight. Yeah, look, here it is. Confidence. Confidence, it came out. It had to show itself. Wisdom. Be confident in your wisdom. Be confident in knowing that once you go back in, you're going to not only surprise others, but surprise yourself at how fast things pick up for you in the career space. So it's like you're going to come in. Yeah, you might feel like, wow, people around me started their careers in their 20s. Maybe I'm in my 30s and I'm just starting. Or people started their careers in their 30s. I'm in my 40s or 50s. I'm just starting. But it's like you come in, you dominate, and you are way more fulfilled than a lot of people around you. Yes, they're in their 20s and they're starting, but they're miserable and they don't truly. This is not going to be, if you're 20, don't be offended by this. I'm just using this as an example, okay? Or if you're 30 or 40, don't take any offense to what I'm saying. This is strictly just for examples. But it's like, yeah, like these people, they're like in their 20s, like they're miserable. Like they're just doing it because maybe their parents wanted them to do it, or they just need it for their money, but they're truly not in it. This is something you're going into. Maybe you feel like you have been delayed, you have been looked over, you have been intentionally held back. But at the same time, Spirit is like, keep your confidence, understand like all these lessons that you learned over this course of time of being delayed. Take all of them, because your life is about to change. But not only is it going to change for you, it's going to change other people around you. It's going to impact your family as well, because it's aligning with your purpose. So when you align with your purpose, everything around you benefits from it. Okay? Because these people around you who may have started sooner, yeah, they might be in it, but it's not their purpose. They're not benefiting from it fully. It's like, this is the thing. Like, they're going to feel like you got the better end of it because Spirit protected you until you got into your purpose, and you didn't have to stress and overwork yourself to find your purpose, if that makes sense. Okay? Versus these people, yes, they might have the money, but they're stressed and they still haven't found their purpose. Okay? Yeah, look. Technology. Somebody could be watching you. This could be a Leo. Okay, you could have a Leo that is watching you. Okay, they could be watching your social media. They could be having notifications turned on when you go live. Somebody watches you behind the scene. Oh, I'm picking it up. Somebody could be watching me behind the scene and they're Leo. Yeah. You're coming into some sort of victory. There's a major, major, major thing that's coming towards you. Yes, some of you are believers in Christ. Some of you are opening up your heart to Jesus. Some of you could be thinking about getting baptized, or you could just be finding love for Christ at this time. Okay? Or you could be getting signs that is leading you towards opening your heart after a time of feeling very, again, abandoned, left out, down on luck, money, whatever this feeling was. Yeah, Archangel Metatron is coming in. Really, like Metatron gives me mathematics school energy. Like this is the angel you want to work with when you want to try to pass a test. This is the angel you want to work with when you're trying to like, it's like the legit, like Archangel Metatron works with like the factual things, like things that are like actually like that can be written down and proven and solved. Okay, that's why I'm thinking like strong mathematics. But some of you are going to be able to use Archangel Metatron to help you on your job interview. Okay, use Archangel Metatron if you're like trying to understand the job. Okay, if you're being tested for the job in some way, or you're being tested in school, that's when you want to use Archangel Metatron. Yeah, look, strategy, that's pen and paper, that's journaling, that's writing, that's schooling, that's education, that's filling out applications. Okay, that's where Archangel Metatron comes in at. Archangel Metatron works with very sacred geometry a lot. Okay, making a difference. You're going to make a difference. You're going to make a difference. People around you, when you come into this new area, this new work, it's like, yeah, you're going to love it. Everything's just going to start to like blossom. It's almost like you thought you had to make $1 million to get this house on the water. You thought you had to make $1 million to get the car of your dreams, that Mercedes, that BMW, or whatever you're interested in, okay? Or that, you know, you thought you had to make X amount of dollars, but it's like, now that I'm in my path, I make this amount of money, but now for some reason everything is aligning, but I don't have enough. But it's like I keep getting these blessings and miracles that keep making it possible for me to get it. So it's like, this is like you on your purpose, right? Maybe your purpose is to be an artist, okay? And you haven't sold an art piece in over a year, okay, a couple months. But somehow or another, because your purpose is to be an artist, and maybe you might not be selling art pieces, you might have just in the same room with somebody who admired one of your art pieces. They may have not had enough money to buy it, but they were talking about landscape and land that they own and things like that. And you told them, hey, I really would, I'm really looking into buying some land. And you and this person get to talking, and they're like, all right, well, this is like a rare exchange of things, right? Like, I will give you a half an acre if you can make me like 20 pieces. It's something like that. And it's like, what, are you serious? And it's like things start happening for you like that. Okay, like it's like being in the right place at the right time, because you're on the right path, because this is your passion. You keep landing in the right place at the right time. Okay, right, again, study. Okay, study, or apply. Some of you are like mass applying, redoing your resume, or you just have a lot of papers. Like some of you are about to go into, like, I don't know if y'all are in school, if y'all are, doing some of y'all are bloggers, or something about like editing or rough drafts, or somebody could be like into writing. Somebody could be like an English teacher, or you got a lot of papers, like you have deadlines you have to meet. So some of you could be in school. Okay, a loving woman, the loving woman, open to love. So y'all, it's so much telling you, like, it's so much like confirmation on top of confirmation. Like, spirit wants you to open up to what your truest heart desire is, no matter how scared you are, and go into it with love. You're going to reap so much abundance. Some of you could be getting a pet. Also, I've been picking that up, like once you get into this path, you're going to, like, maybe you were allergic to animals, and now all of a sudden, because you're on the right path, you're no longer, again, no medical advice. I am giving you any medical advice. That is a disclaimer. Okay, please see your doctor, allergist, or whatever you need to do. But it's like something heals you. Okay, because you're on the right path to love. Yeah, a flow of prosperity, the thinking woman. Some of you could be writing books, okay, or thinking about writing a story about your life. But something's going to be a flow of prosperity. Like whatever you do, like this next work that you do, that you put your mind into, that you really focus in on, it's going to bring about so much prosperity. It's almost as if you're going to want to become distracted and have more fun. But it's like, okay, in order for me to keep this, it's like you get a, I don't know, this is not for everybody. Like, okay, this is just an example. It's like all of a sudden you just apply for school. Once you apply for school, first day of class, all of a sudden, um, somebody gives you a car, or you get a good price on a car. Then all of a sudden you find out that, I don't know, um, your apartment's like, hey, we're just looking for somebody to monitor the neighborhood. If you do, we'll give you 3 months rent free. And it's like things start to fall in place, like your dorm room, or some of you could become like, y'all can move into the dorms. I could be talking to somebody young who could be moving into a dorm room, and then you become like the peer leader or something like that. But it's like, that might not be your exact story, but it's like, okay, now you apply for school, and now all of a sudden you have a friend that's like, all right, I'll do your hair. I'll make sure you have haircuts. I'll make sure your hair is done while you're in school. I know it's difficult. I've been there. I want to help you. Let me help you. And it's like, okay, all of these things are coming in like miracles, victory after victory. And it's like, I've worked and made more money than this. Like, I quit my job to go back to school, or I took a cheaper paying job, but I'm working from home. And now that I'm at home, I'm, I can leave, you leave out on your lunch break at a certain time, then you run into somebody and something else. It's just like a domino effect of events that is going to happen to you. Okay. A domino effect of events is going to happen to you. This is what I need to put down. That is the message. You're going to have a domino effect of events that happen to you once you go ahead and start going towards your passion. You're going to know, because again, it's going to be a pull. Like, you're going to feel like, oh my God, everything is happening around me. So everything around me is happening so fast, so quick, so abundantly. I can get distracted for a little bit off of this thing, and I can go play a little bit. And it's like, Spirit's going to start to show you, like, all right, no, if you don't stick on this path, all of these things are going to kind of dry up, because I need you to do this. This is what I put you here. God is like, I need you to be here. I need you to stay in this floor of prosperity. Yeah, true love. Some of you could find the love of your life. Like, you go to school, maybe you're an adult, right? And you've been single for a very long time, or maybe, you're young or whatever. Maybe you're just like, I don't think I'm ever going to be in a relationship again. This is not for me. First day on the job, first day in class, you find somebody, bam, y'all are in love. Like, it could happen like that, okay? Or like you fall in love with, I don't know, it could be to somebody around. Okay, children, some of you could be pregnant or having kids or thinking about kids. Your kids could be very significant. You could be teaching your kids how to fall in love with them, love themselves, stand firm. So Spirit wants you to stand firm with your children. Some of you could have been taking it like a little too easy on your kids. Okay, some of you could be teachers and you could be overwhelmed at work. Kids could have made you cry. Maybe some of y'all could have cried on the clock. Okay, maybe some of y'all had to leave early from work. Something really bothered you with your kid. You had to run off. Something happened. But it was like you're brave and strong for handling it the way you're handling it. But for some of you, this is like you're being strong for your kid. Your kid could be going through something. And if your kid is going through something, you have my deepest condolences. Or, somebody could have lost their kid and you're trying to stand firm. Because I said condolences. But it's like some of you have kids. For some of you, it's like you have kids that are a little bit rambunctious. Like, they're a little bit unorganized, unprepared, scattered. And it's like you need to stand firm in keeping them organized, keeping them prepared, teaching them how to stay responsible. Cornucopia, yeah. I'm telling y'all about to have some major blessings coming in. Some of y'all don't know, but your kid is going to be very successful. Change your diet. Some of you are changing your diet, changing your family's diet. Okay, I heard like cutting back on sugar, carbs, things like that. Maybe you're going for walks. Yeah, the angel of love is coming in to bless you. Embrace the future. Embrace the future. Spirit is like, I'm gonna end this, but it's like Spirit wants you to know, like, it's okay. It's okay to accept all of this love that you're getting from the divine. No need to rush. Sometimes it's better to walk than run. Oh my goodness. Don't rush. And right here it says a quiet retreat. Some of y'all could be going on a vacation soon. It's going to be very peaceful. No need to rush. Sometimes it's better to walk than run. Spirit doesn't want you to rush. Take your time. This whole situation, this whole reading was about somebody who, an energy who felt left behind, who felt like people were getting ahead of them, or because they were intentionally forgotten about, or they were intentionally blocked. It was like, yeah, people were trying to like say you weren't as valuable, okay, or you weren't as knowledgeable. It was people smarter than you or more qualified than you. You're very, somebody could have saw you as very indecisive, wish-washy, or they just didn't feel like you were the person for the job. But they're over time, they see that they've made a mistake because because of the way you work. Somebody's been watching you from afar and they see your abilities. They see how you maneuver, and it's very, very impressive. So this is why Spirit is saying this happened to you. Yes, it was an injustice. People were behind the scenes. Hold on, guys. Yes, people was behind the scenes pulling strings, trying to stop you in your growth. But this was a lesson to you, for you to understand that, again, it's better to walk than run. Because again, some of these, it's like the hare and the turtle. I keep saying it. It's like the people who felt like they sped past you, or they're doing better than you, or they were looking back and they saw you still, moving slow, and they laughed, or whatever the case may be. Those are the people that's going to burn out quickly. And as those people burn out quickly, you will still have stamina. You will still be able to continue to walk in whole stability. These people, I feel like you're going to be writing a book. You're going to be a leader. That you're going to be telling your story. You're going to be giving like workshops or tips on how you became successful. And people aren't going to believe you. And it's like somebody's going to be like, "What? Just breathe." Like, what? All right. That is the end. I love you all. I will be back. I'll do okay, real quick. What time is it? Okay. I'll do two of these. 3. I'll see what comes out. Let's do 3. Open your heart. Oh my goodness. Go get it's like your check is waiting, your money is sitting. Open your heart. Go get to the bag. Yeah, stay the course. Stay the course. I'm telling y'all, no matter what, if it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm gonna pay my bills. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Like, should I go back to school? Should I continue to study? Should I take this job? Like, what should I do? It's like, stay the course and watch. Oh, welcome the abundance. It says, don't panic. You are not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experience and keep going. It says, welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that source will heal your financial challenges. I told y'all. And then again, open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation. Love on yourself. Be nurturing to yourself. Love what you do. It's like, don't go into it with an angry attitude because you know that people have been intentionally trying to harm you or send evil eye towards you to stop you from the start, or that you have been even doing things to yourself that you know better that you shouldn't be doing to further delay this start. Spirit is saying, stay the course, open your heart, and just do it. All right, y'all. That's your message. I love you all. See you later. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Bye.